In the top stories, nation mourns loss of 15-year-old Janelica Romney. Colin Wyatt wows crowd and talks upcoming work. And Steel Orchestra shines at St. Kitts Music Festival. The details on these stories and more after the break.
All cars and trains, boats and planes are heading straight to St. Kitts from June 26th to June 28th for the 2025 St. Kitts Music Festival. Featuring Young Brother, Kester Band, Shensia, Dujour, Barrington Levy, Patrice Roberts, Spice, Romaine Vogo, Ira Star, Jennifer Hudson, and the world boss himself, Vibes Cartel, and much, much more. Get your tickets now at stkitsmusicfestival.com. The 2025 St. Kitts Music Festival, June 26th to June 28th, where music meets paradise.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. Nationally, the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis is reeling from the heartbreaking news of the death of 15-year-old Janelica Romney, whose body was discovered on Friday after being missing for more than a week. In separate statements, Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew and Minister and Constituency Number 4 Representative Honorable Samuel Duggins expressed profound grief over the tragedy, extending condolences to the family, especially Janelica's mother, Kalalia Isles Stevens. Both leaders underscored the unimaginable pain of losing a child and acknowledged the sorrow being felt across the country. The Prime Minister reaffirmed the government's unwavering commitment to justice, stressing that from the outset, authorities made it clear that every effort would be made to locate Janelica and bring those responsible to justice. He thanked law enforcement, defense forces, international partners, and the wider community for their support in the search and investigation. Minister Duggins highlighted the emotional toll the tragedy has taken on the New Guinea community and the wider constituency Number 4. He paid tribute to those who joined in the search and kept hope alive throughout the ordeal, and urged the country to use this moment as a catalyst to strengthen efforts to protect children and restore safety in communities. Both officials called for national unity and vigilance, vowing that Janelica's memory will not be forgotten and that her life will inspire renewed dedication to safeguarding the nation's youth. Meanwhile, in other news, Night 2 of the St. Kitts Music Festival lit up Warner Park with standout performances, including Colin Wyatt's inspiring return and a lively kickoff by the St. Kitts Steel Orchestra. Devon Cornelius tells us more.
Warner Park Cricket Stadium was the place to be for Night 2 of the St. Kitts Music Festival, which kicked off at 7 p.m. with a spirited performance by the St. Kitts Steel Orchestra, setting the tone for what turned out to be a fantastic night of music and entertainment. ZIZ News spoke with Colin Wyatt right after his performance, where he shared what it was like to be back on the St. Kitts Music Festival stage.
And I was feeling a very electrifying energy. I was putting out a very electrifying energy, and I received it back. And I wanted to communicate a message of love, upliftment, encouragement, inspiration, and I feel like that message was delivered.
We also asked Wyatt about some of the upcoming projects and work fans can look forward to from him.
There were some things I got, certain things that I wouldn't mention because I want to keep that one under wraps, but you could expect great things from Colin Wyatt moving forward. I already got music lined up to just chill out to the people, so expect the best, expect a lot from Colin Wyatt, a lot of good things.
Wyatt's return was met with cheers from fans as he reminded them that music remains a powerful tool to inspire, uplift and unite. Devon Cornelius, ZIZ News.
Meanwhile, the St. Kitts Steel Orchestra wowed at the music festival, showcasing the evolution and power of steel pan as a dynamic, genre-spanning art form. Devon Cornelius has more in this report.
The sounds of steel pan music once again lit up the St. Kitts Music Festival stage as the St. Kitts Steel Orchestra delivered their performance on Friday night. Speaking with us after their set, the band shared what it means to be performing at one of the biggest music events in the region.
People tend to associate steel pan with soca, calypso, and as you could have heard tonight, we kind of suited the night. You know, this is Friday night where you find more reggae songs and reggae artists and dancehall and so on. So we wanted to fit the mood of the night and show people that, you know, steel pan is more than soca and calypso. You said Caribbean, it's Caribbean music. So that was the ultimate goal, and I think we did a great job of achieving that.
They also spoke about how their music has evolved over the years, combining traditional pan melodies with modern arrangements to keep their performances fresh and engaging for all ages.
It started for much people like about 3 months ago, this whole planning of the music itself. Between the four of us, just setting the list in order and then arranging it to suit how it's supposed to be, the tempos, everything, and then teaching the music is another thing to it. So it was a tiring practice when we're leaving band house about after 12, just to make sure that we got it right so that we can showcase what we did tonight for the people and just send across a beautiful message of the music that we played tonight. It was tiring, but well worth it now.
MJ Byron, one of the arrangers for the band, spoke with us about what he believes is the biggest misconception about steel pan music in the region. He explained that many people still see pan as just background or carnival music, when in reality it is a powerful and versatile art form capable of performing any genre.
I think in St. Kitts, I can speak for St. Kitts because traveling around the Caribbean, everybody got the different idea, different concept about this instrument. Here, the biggest misconception, I think, is what my partner said here, that you only could play soca and calypso music, and it's a backyard instrument, like it's a sideway instrument. And tonight, St. Kitts Music Festival, as an act on the main stage, I think we would have proven ourselves again as panists, not just us four here, but as panists and the instrument in itself going on a bigger stage. And I hope that the Federation and the wider world get to see this beautiful instrument on a main stage other than Panorama and Carnival.
Music is not just tradition, it is a timeless and evolving force in Caribbean culture. Devon Cornelius, ZIZ News.
And after the break, primary school educators complete COL training sessions, and registration now open for School-Based Assistance 2025. Stay with us.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Attention, St. Kitts and Nevis. The countdown is on and time is running out. This is your final call, your last chance to save big at Hostos Automotive during our VAT Off Drive On Blowout event. It's your final call, your last chance to get up to $15,000 in total savings. No down payment, free servicing for 12 months, free bill of sale, $1,000 in groceries, or 3 months of free gas, free registration, licensing, tinting, and accessories, and 4% VAT off on top of it all. Yes, you've heard right. Everything free and 4% VAT off. But listen closely. This incredible sale ends when June ends. No extensions, no do-overs. This is your final call. Your last chance for the biggest auto sales saving for the year. So don't walk, run to Hostos Automotive now. Your dream car is waiting, and these deals are ready to roll. Hostos Automotive, where affordability meets the road. Terms and conditions apply.
Johnson family, living a good life. How are they able to afford all this? By switching their mortgage to National. And you too can take advantage of this great offer. Yes, National Bank's Switch Mortgage will make your dreams a reality with the lowest interest rates guaranteed. You will have more disposable income than ever before. Imagine the possibilities. National Bank Switch Mortgage makes all the difference. Come home to National Bank and get your Switch Mortgage today. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply.
Healthwise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Malik Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
Thank you for staying with us. 25 teachers from primary schools across the Federation acquired their certification of completion for the Commonwealth of Learning, or COL, Advancing Caribbean Teachers ACT in Mathematics training sessions on Wednesday, June 25th. During the ceremony, Senior Assistant Secretary within the Ministry of Education commended the participants.
On behalf of the Office of the Permanent Secretary, I extend congratulations to the teachers who have successfully completed the Moodle Advancing Caribbean Teachers in Mathematics. Teachers, having completed this course of study, I hope you have fully embraced the fact that in order to master your craft, teaching, you can never stop learning.
Professor Peter Scott, President and CEO of COL, reassured graduates of the significance of this achievement.
Today, we celebrate more than the completion of a program. We celebrate your vision, your resilience, and your shared commitment to reimagining mathematics education in St. Kitts and Nevis. Your engagement across virtual classrooms, communities of practice, and collaborative exchanges has not only deepened your professional competencies, but it has strengthened a culture of shared learning that spans across borders.
Mr. Francil Morris, Chief Education Officer and Project Focal Point to COL, applauded the graduates and expressed gratitude to COL.
Today's ceremony signifies more than just the ending of this program. It celebrates a critical step forward in our Federation's educational development and provides us with an opportunity to express deep appreciation to the Commonwealth of Learning, whose collaboration has perfectly aligned with the Ministry of Education's dedication to transforming education through digital solutions, holistic partnerships. On behalf of the Ministry of Education and the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, I wish to extend a profound gratitude to the Commonwealth of Learning for its unwavering dedication in fortifying the human resource capacity in small island development states such as ours.
The ceremony of recognition was held at the Kuna Caribbean Conference Room in St. Kitts. Meanwhile, families in St. Kitts are now invited to register for the School-Based Assistance Program 2025, a vital government-led initiative aimed at easing the financial burden of education-related expenses. Spearheaded by the Ministry of Social Development and Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, the program offers support through 4 key services.
You can now apply for school uniform assistance, high school book loans, CXC examination waiver, and early childhood subvention, all in one application.
Applications can be completed in person at the following community centers between Monday and Thursday from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Newtown Community Center. Call 667-8533 Tuesdays to Thursdays. St. Peter's Community Center. Call 667-8533 Mondays only. McKnight Community Center. Call 760-3585. Old Road Community Center. Call 667-3209. Old Road Community Center, District 5, Sandy Point. Call 760-4071. St. Paul's Community Center. Call 662-7710. Tabernacle Community Center. Call 760-3555. Otles Lodge Community Center. Call 762-3048. Persons can also apply online.
Visit the registration link at www.socialdevelopment.gov.kn or scan the QR code on our school-based assistance flyers. Complete the expression of interest section to indicate your intent to apply. A valid social security number and email address are required. Gather the supporting documents for your application. A valid ID such as a social security card, driver's license or passport, as well as proof of address, income and expenses, and visit the satellite offices located at identified community centers in each district to complete your application. Application period opens June 18th and ends October 31st, 2025. Please allow a minimum of 14 working days after application for confirmation of status.
For additional information, contact the Ministry at 467-1497 or 869-762-5539 or email cdss@gov.kn. And coming up in regional news, Grenada government moving to amend marijuana legislation. Stay tuned.
All could be yours. National Home Loans. Get your dream home.
National Home Loans. Home ownership made easy. When you're with National, you're home.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Every dream begins with a vision, a blank piece of land, a simple sketch on paper, or a conversation around the dinner table. At Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers, we believe that every home starts with hope and ends with something real. From the first brick to the final nail, we are there. We don't just supply materials, we partner in progress, step by step, wall by wall, room by room. We help build lives, futures, and legacies. This is more than construction. It's transformation. It's elevation. It's trust. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us, because your dream deserves more than just materials. It deserves a partner that builds with heart. Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us.
We now move on to news on the regional scene. Grenada's government plans to introduce legislation to decriminalize cannabis for recreational, medicinal, and religious use, but with strict regulations in place. Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell announced that the proposed law will likely limit use to individuals aged 21 and over, prohibit smoking in public and near schools, and allow only small quantities for personal use. It will also permit limited home cultivation. Those specific amounts are yet to be finalized. The legislation aims to support a regulated medicinal marijuana industry and recognize the religious use of cannabis, particularly by the Rastafarian community. A licensing system will govern commercial production. Mitchell also said the government is considering an amnesty to expunge past convictions for small-scale cannabis possession. He emphasized that Grenada must align its policy with international drug treaties and stressed that law enforcement should focus on serious crimes rather than minor marijuana offenses. And coming up, U.S. brokered peace deal signed between DRC and Rwanda, but doubts remain. We'll have the details when we return.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you, always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
On the international scene, a U.S. brokered peace agreement aimed at ending conflict in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, or DRC, was signed Friday in Washington, D.C. by officials from the DRC and Rwanda. The deal, facilitated by the White House and overseen by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, includes commitments to cease hostilities, disarm militias, and cooperate on regional economic development. President Donald Trump called the agreement a, quote, great day for Africa, and took credit for the breakthrough, though the M23 militia at the heart of the conflict was not part of the negotiations and has not agreed to disarm. Trump also hinted at U.S. interest in Congo's mineral wealth, though the deal stops short of granting mining rights. More than 7,000 people have died and over 1 million displaced since January, as M23, allegedly backed by Rwanda, expanded its control over mineral-rich eastern DRC. The region remains plagued by reports of executions, sexual violence, and humanitarian crises. Activists and analysts warn the peace deal may not address the root causes of the conflict, including ethnic tensions, mineral exploitation, and weak governance. Congolese Nobel laureate Denis Mukwege criticized the deal as favoring Rwanda and whitewashing past aggression, with the M23 coalition pursuing separate talks mediated by Qatar and many underlying issues unresolved. Observers remain cautious about the deal's chances of bringing lasting peace. And up next in sports, Australia crushed West Indies to win opening test in Barbados. Stay with us.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
And in sports, Australia ruthlessly completed a 159-run victory over West Indies in the first test on Friday, as Nathan Lyon swept up the tail after Josh Hazlewood's 5-wicket masterclass broke the host resistance on a pitch that deteriorated into a bowler's paradise. Lyon claimed the final 2 wickets in consecutive deliveries, ending Shamar Joseph's entertaining knock at 44 from just 22 balls, as West Indies were dismissed for 141, chasing an improbable 301 to hand Australia a 1-0 series lead. Hazlewood's victims included John Campbell, caught behind attempting a scoop, Brandon King edging to gully first ball, Roston Chase popping to short leg, and Casey Carty bowled by vicious seam movement before completing his 13th Test 5-wicket haul by having Warrican caught at slip. Pat Cummins added Shy Hope's wicket with another delivery that kept fatally low, while substitute fielder Marnus Labushing's direct hit ran out Alzari Joseph to underline Australia's superiority in all departments. And when we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. Shit. pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Recapping the top stories. Nation mourns loss of 15-year-old Janelica Romney. Colin Wyatt wows crowd, talks upcoming work, and Steel Orchestra shines at St. Kitts Music Festival. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been your presenter, Shaira Flanders. Have a good one.